Good afternoon, everyone. This video is just gonna slightly cover just a topic that is probably gone overlooked by a lot of people. As an equipment operator and someone that works by themselves, probably I'm going to call it about 85% of the time. Or I'm starting a job where there's no job site trailer, or you're out in the middle of nowhere. If something were to happen to you and you didn't have the means to hopefully treat yourself, or you didn't have cell service, you'd probably be in a lot of trouble and end up paying for it. So I've gone and invested in a really decent first aid kit. This one is from Mymedic. I stumbled across them online. I believe, good grief, it's probably been at least a year. This kit is it's an IFAK, and that acronym just means Individual First Aid Kit. And I'm by no means do I even consider myself any kind of medical professional, but at least I will carry a first aid kit in my machine, in my vehicle, in my everyday carry bag, and that goes with me in my machine. And if something were to happen to me, or someone on the job that I'm working on with somebody else got hurt, I would at least have this to utilize until professional help arrived. So it's a clamshell design, and the only thing that I did have to add to this kit is this item right here, which is an Israeli bandage. You can buy the kit with an Israeli bandage, but this one that I purchased at the time, I didn't see that option, so it wasn't a big expense to buy the bandage separately. But each of these items in here, it's, it breaks down to like gauze. I've got burn gel cream, moleskin, splints, bandages, band-aids, pain relievers, Pepto-Bismol pills, gauze, sodium chloride eye wash, stuff like this. I mean, a kit like this, it set me back $100, but really, that's a small price to pay for if something were to happen. And I got hurt where I ended up cutting myself, and I had to, stop the bleeding pretty quick. I have actually had a few instances just where I've cut myself with a knife or a sharp object, just going about my daily activities, and this kit has come in very handy for that, as well as other people on the job that have been hurt, or just a basic cut or a scrape. And they've gotten dirt or some kind of foreign object inside the wound, where I've been able to at least treat it and give them basic bandages to allow them to continue work. But all I can say is a good first aid kit is something I think that every person should be carrying and keep on their person, or at least keep in their vehicle or their machine. Because it's that instance where you're thinking about that you never know what's going to happen until it's too late, and sadly somebody ends up dying from it. And this kit has never come in where that instance has taken place, and I really, really hope it never does. But at least if something like that does happen, that I've got access to basic first aid treatment until, like I said, professional help arrives. And that could be the instance between somebody living and somebody dying. So I'm by no means any kind of medical professional, but at least having a kit like this will hopefully allow somebody to not die on you. Like I said, this pocket right here is just your basic, your Band-Aids, pain relievers, Tylenol, Advil, Pepto-Bismol. This one I've got your gauze and heavier wraps, ace bandages, sodium chloride. And this one I've got splints. I've got my Israeli bandage and burn gel. And everything in this kit is it's a consumable item, and you can order refills for it either through Mymedic, or I've seen it cheaper on Amazon. So that's probably the best route to go to keep this kit restocked, and I have restocked it several times, just more or less on the more commonly used items like the Tylenol and Advil and burn gel. That's about it. But like I said, a kit like this, really, you can't really put a price on it. If you don't have access to first aid and somebody's life's on the line. So my take on it is I hope people will utilize this video and share it, and think about getting a first aid kit in their vehicle, truck, or their machine, because your life or somebody else's might depend on it. So hope this helps, and y'all have a good day.